Today we are going to be touching on police brutality and the unfortunate events that happened in Nigeria on Tuesday the 20th of October. So first of all, I'd like to say rest in peace to all the lives that were lost during the Lekki shooting. For those of you that don't really know what it's about, there were youths protesting with regards to SARS. So the youths were peacefully protesting, and the government basically allowed soldiers to go down there where they were protesting and shoot them. They killed
allegedly soldiers, because apparently they were Boko Haram but dressed in soldiers' uniform. That was the information that I received. Yeah. So like, I'm not really gonna say it was soldiers because we don't really know who it was. This is the thing. This is it.
But whoever it was shot 69, shot and killed.
Definitely, that definitely happened because we saw footage of it. So whoever's saying that it didn't happen, because what we're seeing now is the Nigerian government, the Lagos governor, and then also I don't know who else. The general. The general said that it was fake. The footage was fake. It was photoshopped. How that can be, I don't know.
But this is one thing I will say. This is why we are so lucky that we're in the age of social media. Because so many people filmed it.
And it was on Snapchat, Instagram Live, everywhere. Snapchat Live. Like, how can you turn around and say it was Photoshop? Are you that dumb? Are you an illiterate? Are you stupid?
It's not even that. It's because they think that the Nigerian people are stupid. Do you know, I read this and I'm actually pretty shocked that out of the 200 million people that live in Nigeria, 60% are under 24. So 60% of the population
are under 24. So where are all the over people?
But if you think about it, 200 million, that's loads. Okay. But 60% are under 24. You understand why the youth are so angry. These old, elderly granddads are basically
demons.
They're basically taking away their whole future, and you know, bringing up all these laws and legislations. They don't even know. They don't know anything. They don't know policies. Exactly. They don't know legislation. All they know is what do they actually know? Can you even sit down and have an educated conversation with a government official in Nigeria? What do you mean? Look how Buhari, the president, can speak. Is that Buhari? Even so, it's like, imagine being youth, right? Under 24, even though, let's say, I'm even going to say under 40. No, youth isn't under 40. But let me just say one thing.
Youth is not under 40, so I'm not youth.
You're not youth? Do you know youth?
You know what? I thought I was a youth.
Quickly, let me, youth is like between 18 to 26.
Wow.
So can you imagine, as a youth, you have, because you know, growing up in that age, you know what it was like when you was that age? Yeah, definitely. Do you know what I mean? And somewhere like Nigeria,
you know, so like there's no job.
This is it.
There's no good education.
40% of the population live in poverty. 40% live in poverty. Guys, come on.
Do you know what hurt me the most? When I'm seeing
COVID-19 palliatives.
Warehouse full of food, Gary, Endomie. What? Gary had gone off.
I know. But apparently, then I saw something else, and it was like how that wasn't actually Gary, it was fertilizer.
So why is there fertilizing? What are they trying to do?
I don't know. The worst thing is you don't even know what is wrong.
Were they paid to kill their people?
Were
they paid to kill them? Because I feel maybe one of the European countries are paying Nigeria government to kill their people because it's not normal behaviour. I heard Gambia, when they got their palliatives, the president went to the football pitch, put all the food in the football pitch, and the people came to take their food. Simple. Are they that corrupt?
Listen, the governor of the Lagos governor
Said. That idiot.
He said.
You know he ran to Paris.
No, that's not.
And he came straight back. Oh, can he be?
Yeah,
you know he's back in Nigeria again.
Yeah, I saw. He called the governor of Lagos, who is a 50-something-year-old man, a youth. He called him a youth.
Can you imagine what we're doing?
Oh, tight.
It's not about that Tinubu. It's not about him. What I'm trying to say, it is about Tinubu. Because at the end of the day,
he started it all.
It's not even that. My guy went to Paris, came back and said he's a Lagosian. Did you see that bit? I'm a proud Lagosian. Is he mad? Are you crazy? So you ran away. When the heat was getting hot, people was cussing you, abusing you, calling you all sorts, probably telling you, I'm going to burn your family house. You quickly ran back to Nigeria. I'm a Lagosian. You're an idiot. That's what you are. You're an idiot. And I don't care. You're an elder, yeah, and I should have respect for you. But I can't have respect for someone who killed innocent, peaceful protesters. Nobody will ever forgive you. You're never going to be forgiven for what you've done. Everybody around the world knows what you've done, and you will be held accountable. Whether it's now or later, you'll be held accountable. What I don't understand is when people are getting old, you still want to do evil. You know your deathbed is coming.
This is what I'm saying. That's what really bothers me.
I don't get it. Because for me personally, as I'm getting older, I want to be good. Because I know, you know.
But also you understand right and wrong a lot better. And you also understand karma. You know that you want to do good for people. Because at the end of the day, the curses, you know the curses that they have brought onto their families.
You know the curses that people are cursing them all around the world. I saw one elderly woman crying. When I say elderly, she's old. The woman was shedding tears. And I don't understand Yoruba, but I know what she was saying wasn't good. So these people, they need to cleanse their head. Whatever they need to do, I don't know whether they need to go to the families and give money and beg, go on your knees.
I think they'll ever do that. Come on.
Well, they're
too proud.
Well, I would.
I was thinking, do you think, you see the people that obviously, because all these people live in poverty and everybody had a chance to, you know, to get what they can, they did it. And part of me kind of understands it. I'm quite upset just to the fact that there's people that have really built themselves from nothing and their businesses that got ruined.
Yeah, that was sad.
That was really sad because I love Nigeria to the core, and the fact that like I'm seeing malls that I've been to just burn down, like it's really upsetting.
And there's no insurance.
This is it, and just knowing that different people, there might be insurance.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. So part of me, when you're saying businesses that work from, I'm thinking you mean like them women that are on the market side, that any little penny counts. I'm thinking you're talking about them small shops, something like ShopRite.
No, ShopRite is owned by South Africans. That's not even.
No, I can't feel sorry for them.
I don't feel sorry for.
I'm sorry. So they're exactly South Africans. This is it. It's not. Profiting from where?
They're not proud of Nigerians.
Sorry, I don't feel sorry for them.
I'm talking about proud in Nigerian shops. People that have started from nothing and built their way up to something. I'm talking about those shops because they've been targeted by this, and it is really sad. But then I also understand the poor people. You've been oppressed for years. This is your chance. Of course, now they will take. But the one thing that I kind of thought was a bit... So the people that stole from above Lagos Palace, did they get cursed?
I don't know. I can't talk on that.
I don't really know. Because I thought like it's quite like...
I'm not going to lie though. I get what you're saying, yeah. But at the end of the day, see, are these films here to scare us? Because if it was... I'm not saying, yes, we have to respect it. That is our culture. Yeah. That is... old, you have to give homage. That's your ancestors kind of thing. But why, when they took it, why didn't they fall dead or something? Because if you get what I'm saying, yeah. I'm not being rude. I'm just saying. This is it. Did you see the man running with it? What? Oh, the actual staff. Yes. No, man. What's that about? What do you want that for?
And these shoes. What do you mean? There's somebody swam in the swimming pool.
Somebody simple.
This is what I'm saying.
Life.
The thing is that like
when you're oppressed, then you don't. It's sad. It's no. Somebody. Can you imagine?
Just to do it, and that's what it was. All of this stuff that's like unraveled after the kill.
What I think about, why didn't they go for celebrity's house?
Because most of the celebrities have been trying to protest with them.
Oh yeah, they're clever
You know
though,
what I
innit?
mean? They've been
Because
trying.
they know what they're doing.
No, it's not even a bit being clever.
One celebrity you have to rate is Davido.
Why?
And Wizkid. Davido's been getting in there, and DJ
all
Switch.
Of them, loads of them, DJ Switch,
Oh,
Tina
that
Savage,
woman, man.
all of them, they've all been up in there, and it's because they've all been youth in Nigeria. Davido's different because obviously he's
from a rich
got
family.
money, yeah. But like Wizkid, all of them have all felt it. So
Burna Boy, I rate him.
yeah,
I rate him. Copy tried. She went to a few protests.
she did try, but
Yeah.
obviously
There's so much she can do.
Yeah.
You get me?
But her dad is like, you know.
Exactly. So she can only do so much.
Yeah.
But people are, and also Trauma Good Hair.
Yeah, I must say.
I think I really like her. I think she'd make a
Me
good
too.
House of Represent. I think she should join some sort of party.
Do you
I can
reckon?
see her as a government official.
I get that.
And I think that's what she's trying to do now. I think so.
I watched like.
She's a lawyer as well, so
stuff.
she's.
I felt really like. I was like, that's really lovely.
You can tell she's a kind. You can tell she's a humble girl. You can see it. She's very humble.
Definitely.
She's kind. She's loving. So the first post that we're going to talk about this week is...
You need money to court these girls. It's unacceptable to think that you are a man that wants lots of girls' attention and you have 0 pence in your name. How? You actually are not qualified to cheat. If you don't have coin, you man want to have it raw because you like the feeling. But make sure you got the coin in the bank for the children that are going to come after it. You man like to stun. You've got your money in the passenger seat like it's your child. You haven't seen your child in 3 months, but you've got your money stacked in the passenger seat. Most men want a woman to submit. If you don't have coin, you're not going to receive that.
This woman doesn't respect me.
Well, no, in actuality, you don't respect yourself because you don't have coin.
Is it not true? Of course now.
The thing about it...
No, let me finish.
Okay?
Okay. Like, my whole thing is this, yeah. If you can't afford to date, you shouldn't date. Simple.
I don't think like that.
Why?
I just don't. It depends because... I don't know. I just don't think like that. I don't know. My mindset's
I never used to think like that until I was in a situation, right?
Yeah, but I've been in situations as well.
Yeah, but everybody's different, and then it's like also like I'm not saying this to put anybody down, nothing like that. Yeah, but like you need to know your worth, innit? Yeah. When you know your worth, you're gonna say to yourself, you know what? I'm not accepting this.
Yeah, but can I just say something? Yeah.
Go on.
Right. Yes, you can be like that, but if you don't have shit yourself, don't talk. That's girls out there, they don't have shit. No car, no house. Let me finish. No car, no house. No nothing. You don't have anything to say. With your comment, what do you have to put to the table? You have to have something. When you have something, then you can talk. What? Okay. So he's coming to you. Yeah. All right. Okay. He's saying, yeah. So man's got this, man's got that. Oh yeah. I've got my own house as well. Yeah. Man's driving the latest, but I'm driving. I'm pushing a Range. I'm pushing a Bentley. But then you get some girls. Man's driving this, man's driving that. Oh, that's nice. You're gonna pay for the meal then?
Yeah, no.
So what do you do? wait. So what do you do, innit? Well, I'm just trying to like sort myself out right now. But yeah, I'm trying to get myself together. What, do you live with your mum? What do you have your own place and that? No, I'm living with my mum at the minute. So what do you like in a guy? What do you see in a guy? Well, I want my guy to have his own house. But you don't have your own house. I want my guy to have his own car. Are you driving? Are you driving? You can't be coming to a guy telling him you want this, but you're not having it. I see that as very stupid. I'm sorry. It makes you look low. Me personally, you can't judge people. You just can't. I wouldn't judge anyway. That's not me.
My thing is, I get you with regards to these girls who want everything but don't have nothing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, yeah. No. Hear me out. Let me finish. I'm not finished. At the same time, it's like, you know when people tell you you have to like picture who you want to be and hold yourself at a certain level, yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, but don't be one of them girls that you want, but you don't have.
Let me finish. So it's like these girls obviously have that whole like I want this, and they might not have nothing, but like maybe in their head they feel like they deserve it. That's what I think is stupid.
What do you deserve when you don't have anything to bring to the table?
Like that though, they feel like, oh yeah, my looks is enough. That's the thing.
These
However,
days, and I'm not
looks is
gonna lie.
never enough because when you get older, your looks fade. If you don't look after yourself, your looks will fade. You can bring something to the table, have something of your own, and then you can.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. These days, a lot of guys they're really clued up now. They don't want just the girl's pretty or the girl's got a nice body. They want she's got her own shit.
It's not even that she's got her own shit, she's going somewhere.
She's got ambition, yeah.
Like, he can meet you when you're living at home, but you're studying, or you're working,
yeah, or you've got money in the bank account. This is it, you're trying to you're not calling him every other day, oh, I need some money, can you put some money in my account?
Even if you do that, yeah.
That's different.
It's different. I feel like, if you do that, it's different if, like,
you've got a child with him.
It's not even if you've got a child with him. It's different if you're like, oh yeah, if you guys are dating, you're like, oh yeah, send me some money, whatever. But like, you know, you've got your own business, like you're doing whatever you're doing, you can still ask him for money. That's not a big deal. But I feel like guys who are broke will get triggered by a post like that. If you're not broke, you're not going to get triggered by that type of post.
You see, people need to open their eyes.
The thing is, I know you, Johanna, and I know
could I just finish?
Sorry,
you always do this and it's really irritating. Let me finish and then you can talk. What I'm trying to say is, yeah, people need to come off their high horse, because if you ain't going to give him the nookie, someone else is going to come and give him the goddamn thing for free. I'm telling you now.
That's all
people
right.
need to come with the high horse. My girl's saying, if he ain't got money, I'm not giving him vagina.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, but he can go to another girl and she
then
give
he
it
can
to
go
him.
to the other girl and give it to you.
That is it. Then everybody's cool. Then
This
you
is
go
what
for
I'm
the
saying.
guy. Then you go for the guy that's got the money and leave the guy that doesn't have
There
money.
you go, but this is what that's exactly it. It's how you hold yourself and how you hold your worth. If you wanna have sex with a guy that's broke, have sex with a guy that's
Yeah, but
broke.
some girls
If you
will.
don't, that's what, exactly. But who gives a damn? That's what they want. That's what they want. This one wants to sleep with someone that's got money. This one wants to sleep with someone who's broke. This one doesn't care. So at the end of the day, it's what you think, and it's whether or not you think. What is your opinion on it? I've given my opinion on it. I feel like if you're broke, you shouldn't date. Build yourself up to a stage of where you.
I don't think I have any right to say
Build
that.
yourself up to a stage of where you can. Because I feel I'm somebody who thinks very old school. Like, I feel like, yeah, a man should be a man. A man should do certain things. So build yourself up to a stage of where you can be that guy who will provide whatnot, and then go from there. But if you're not there yet, then just stay in your corner and build yourself until you're ready.
Anything on that, because I don't have any right to say that if you're broke you shouldn't date. Who am I to say that? Who am I to say that? People need to mind their business. If they want to date, that's up to them. They will find somebody for them. You can't just come and say that's judging. Allow the judging. People need to allow judging. If that girl that put the post said she don't want to have sex with a guy because he ain't got, that's her bit. That's up to her. That is her. And if you say that, that's up to you. But leave everybody to their own. That's all I can say. So this one is about the 2 uni students that went to Dubai and were mistaken for footballers. And I think what they did was they rented out a Range Rover, and they had an accident with the Range Rover. And the Range Rover was 100,000, and now they've been in Dubai for 2 months, and the people are not releasing them. They've confiscated their passport, and they've filed a criminal complaint, and they said unless they pay £30,000 they cannot leave Dubai.
See, I read something on this. Apparently they damaged a really expensive part on the car. But my thing is this, when you take out rentals, you have insurance. So why wasn't it they just have to pay the excess?
The thing about it is, let me be real. Ooh, right. Young guys, I can understand, uni students. We can't blame the people, the company. Okay, I know my level. I know what I can afford, right? I'm in Dubai. Number one, just because I look rich doesn't mean I have money. So they came to them. You know I'm not a footballer. Say, oh no, sorry, I'm not interested. You don't have the money. But you went and said yes to try and look like, yes, I'm a big boy. Look where big boy has landed you now. Think about it.
They were footballers and they said, yeah.
Yeah.
Idiots. They deserve
They
it.
go through that. That's the only reason why they gave him the car.
How stupid. How stupid. Can you imagine if this was your child? If this was my son?
And one of them said that his mum's a carer.
Oh.
And his dad is, I can't remember, but his mum's a carer.
Is it one of his mum's a carer and one's dad's a nurse?
No, one of them, the mum is a nurse, right? And they have to try and get £30,000 now to get their boys out of Dubai. Even in this day and age now, to get a loan is so hard.
£30,000.
So, okay, why I'm getting angry here is, are they born in this country? Because if they are, then the UK can do something about it.
No, they can't. Why would they do something about this?
If they don't have the money, what are they going to do? Live in Dubai?
That's the problem. They'll stay. I think what's going to happen is they're going to stay in, because they're in prison right now.
Oh man.
They've actually put them
So
in
how
jail.
can they put them in prison for scratching a car?
No. I think what's happened is it's become a civil. It's like a civil dispute. So it's like
I think it's also because they lied as well.
Yeah.
You know Dubai, they're a Muslim country.
That's seen as fraud.
Yeah, you lied and said you're a footballer and you're not a footballer.
For what?
I'm not gonna lie, people keep on going to Dubai and lying about who they are.
Really?
I'm saying there's a lot of people out there pretending to be big boy. When they come to England, it's a different story.
If you go on holiday, you can have fun. Like, you can do what you like. You're on a holiday. That's what when people have holiday romances and that type of shit.
That's different.
But like, no, why is it different? It's not different. You're on holiday. You have fun. The problem that they've done is they lied. Say they're footballers, then they crash the car and you can't afford £30,000 and you put the family in problem.
It's mad.
It's sad, man. Can you imagine if you had to try and find 30 grand?
I don't want to think about it. I don't want to go to Dubai now.
Why?
I'm
Dubai's
scared.
great. I love it. You just go and have fun. I can't wait to go to Dubai next year.
So this post is that just pisses me off. Because what are you trying to say? What? Because we're old.
Basically.
Do you know that's rude?
Very.
So what are they trying to say? They're okay because they can still date young girls.
Yeah.
We can still date young guys as well.
This is it.
Gladly take
they're
the
saying
meal.
that more women these days come across as desperate. So because of that, it's very much like, well, boy, if you want to go on a date with me, you got to pay half, isn't it?
So is that why they're acting
right.
stush? That's why guys over 30, you act stush because you think that because we can date young girls, we don't care about over 30s. That means you're broke. Guy with money doesn't care.
Can you imagine?
He won't care. He's ready to splash. You're broke. You're a broke ass nigga, and nobody wants to go out on a date with you. If you're telling me to pay half, you know what? It's not even that. I can pay for the whole thing. I'm that kind of person. I won't even want you to pay. But the mere fact that you say to me, don't worry, I'll pay for it, it shows me that, yeah, this guy is
interested.
Yeah, and it's not even that he's interested. I respect you. Not that you pay half. I would just look at you like you're any guy.
Sorry, I find it disrespectful for a man to ever ask me to pay half on the date. It's rude. How dare you? To pay half on the date.
I don't
Nah,
think
so right, I'd rather stay at home.
No, listen.
It's true. I would rather stay at home.
No,
I
no,
like my house.
Listen.
I got my food at home. I got my alcohol at home. What am I coming out for?
If he said, right, babe, yeah, let's just go halves, yeah. Is that alright? You go halves. That if he's one of them, I'll be like, yeah, that's cool. But if he's like saying, what? So am I gonna pay for the whole thing? Yeah, you're not even gonna go half. That's when the disrespect will come in.
No, Johanna, it's still the same thing. I have a story about this.
All stories. Here you go.
Okay, guys, don't judge me here, but I don't give a damn.
She always has stories. Go on.
I went on a date once, and 5
Jesus.
5 it was great, you know. We were vibing, had loads of talks. Man was like, oh yeah, I went shopping earlier, boom, boom, bam, bam.
She got
I was
finesse.
like, okay, listen. Just to be polite, I'd be like, oh, so like, you know, if I have 2 drinks and the drink's finished and we're eating, I'd be like, oh, can I get another one? Because obviously, that means that you're paying.
I think you're a professional about dates, aren't you? She's a professional on dates.
And
this
then,
one.
hello, can I finish? And then, so the guy was like, yeah, have what you want. So I was like, alright, cool.
See your life. Shame.
Wait, no.
Shame and disgrace.
You haven't even heard it.
Shame and disgrace.
So, anyway, so then we get to the point of obviously food done, everything. He's like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, I'm gonna pay them. So he's like, oh shit, I haven't got my wallet.
This is bad.
Oh, wait. I was like, what do you mean you haven't got your wallet? And bear in mind, so at this point, at this time, I lived in West London, and we'd gone to Westfield. So he was like, "Oh, yeah, you know, like."
That's why girls that like to use
listen,
too much
Johanna, let me
expensive.
finish. It wasn't even expensive. We went to Balance. Anybody who knows Balance, those Balance ain't that expensive. And I had my wallet, but I wasn't paying. But anyway, let me finish. So he was like, "Oh," he said, "Oh," he was like, "Oh, have you got?" He was like, "Oh, have you got your card?" I was like, "No, of course I have my card." But anyway, he was like, "Oh, what about, you know, can you like ask one of your friends to like, you know, come and pay the bill?"
Ask one of your friends.
Ask one of my friends.
He's taking the piss. Who is this person?
Listen, I ain't gonna name him.
Is he a human being?
I won't name him shame. I was like, "Nah, sorry, I can't." I was like, "What? You can't call no one to come for you?" He was like, "Oh, well, you know." So anyway, sitting there, like time's ticking, innit? Time's ticking, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, like you invited me out, right? Like, you supposed to get the check. So anyway, I was like, "Oh, okay, well, let me check something." So I picked up my bag and I put my coat on, and I went up to the lady at the door, and I was like, "Excuse me." So like, obviously we're on a date here, and he said he's forgot his card, but like he said he was gonna pay, so I'm just gonna go. And she was just like,
You're
okay,
rude.
so I left.
You left the guy.
Yes, I did.
Nah, man. Nah, you're terrible.
Why am I terrible?
Yeah, but how can he forget his wallet? Is he
That's
a
what
mad
I'm
person?
saying. Man told me he told me he was going shopping. He's like, "Oh yeah, I went shopping. I bought this, that, and the other."
Probably fraud.
He probably lied. He probably thought he was trying to get a free meal out of me. He's not into that. He didn't come. He weren't like a Louis Vuitton boy, innit? He weren't like that.
All these dates that people go on, dates. Look what happened. You have to be confirmed. You have to make sure it's confirmed.
Do I care? Did I pay? I'm sorry. I was fine. I went home well fed and I had good drinks.
I can't. That's so embarrassing.
It wasn't embarrassing for me because I left. I did not feel embarrassed. I felt embarrassed for him for asking me to ask my friend. Are you mad? Call one of your friends.
That's disrespectful.
It's rude. Please, I left him there. I don't know how we dealt with it. It's not my problem. Probably ended up washing dishes. And I never spoke to him again. He got blocked.
You're terrible, man. I swear down. Like, he could have actually forgot his wallet. This is the thing. And you just left. You know what? He could have been genuine and forgot his wallet and you left him there. That's bad. That's bad, man. I bet you thought that bitch. I should have taken her out.
Worst thing is, yeah, he's quite popular. So I've seen him around numerous occasions afterwards. But I pretend I didn't know him.
Popular way. So this one is on the street blog.
These youths, bro. Look at these, bro. Look how many niggas there are, bro. Yeah, boy. You're fucked now. Look at that one. Look at my records.
It's lockdown, they're bored. There's nothing to do.
This is it. There's
You know what I'm saying?
Think about it. There's no youth clubs. There's nothing.
Nothing.
What are these kids really doing?
They're not doing. Where are they even going?
This is it.
It's really sad. Like, lockdown has brought. I just feel like it's brought oppression for the youth. They are oppressed because they're not free to do what they want to do.
Though, but the youths are.
Yeah, but the youths are
worse.
affected worse because they're not doing nothing. They're in the house 24 hours a day on their phones, on social media, doing nonsense. Cyberbullying is going up.
Is it?
Of course it is, because if they're on their phones all the time, they're doing stupidness.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Suicides is going up.
Yeah, suicides are definitely going. That's from depression, though.
Of course.
And people are depressed because they're stuck inside. You're not allowed to go see friends and family. There's all these bloody, you know,
rules and regulations.
But it's difficult because Corona is real. So it's like, how do you deal with it? Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, certain people, like, when people are like, "Oh, do you want to go out for a drink?" I'm just like, no.
Yeah, but you can't live your life like that. Like,
it's only
no,
we're in second wave right now,
Corona.
though, isn't it? Like, are you seeing the statistics? Regardless of anything, yeah, and obviously we know the media always amp things up. You know, they're not exactly. They might force things a little, but what it is more to do with the whole not wanting to affect other people. That's my thing. Like, me freely, I'd go out, I'd do what I want, but I know that, like, in my bubble, I have you, and then I also have my dad, and he's old.
You have
and
me,
he's very...
but I'm not. Wait, hold up. If you're saying daddy, I understand, but
No, not you.
I ain't got no problem.
Where my dad is a little bit older. He's not elderly and he's not in like this over 70s, obviously. But like, you know, I don't want to be going out enjoying myself.
You can't really anyway because you've got a newborn baby.
Yeah, I know.
So you're not able to do it as much.
But you know what I mean, Jana? You get me? Like, you know what I mean? It's just.
But then people shouldn't limit themselves because the government has says you can't do this, you can't do that. You're limiting yourself.
Well, you got until 10 o'clock to do what you want. Anyway.
Exactly. You can go to the bar at 10 o'clock in the morning. You can go and then sit down there till 1 o'clock. You're good.
But this is it. That's promoting alcohol. That's promoting alcoholics.
Not really. I'll go to the bar at 10 o'clock in the morning, sit down, have my cocktail. When I'm finished, I'll go home and lie down. Simple. What
Don't you find day drinking you get drunk quicker?
Yeah, you do. It's fun.
I love day drinking. I love a brunch. A bottomless brunch.
You do. Bottomless brunch. Yeah, so the youths, man, I feel for them. They're running around Edmonton. Look at them just running around. There's nothing for them to do. And they're getting angry. Why wouldn't they get angry? They're stuck in the house. You're going to get angry. Yeah. You know, and you're going to take your frustration out on your peers. This is it. It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse, I'm telling you. Because we're only in the second tier. And they are pushing for the third. By Christmas, I think we'll be in the third tier.
Definitely. I thought we'd be in the third tier by next week. I'm really surprised. And I think the government are out of order, what they've done. They're doing it like, they're working their way down. And you can see it. The poor North, Manchester, Liverpool. They've been made to flipping suffer.
Yeah, but can I just say something? They're a bit wild up there.
They are.
You tell them not to go out and they're still going out.
And you see how they street.
We don't really need them here because if they stay here, then you know we're gonna be put in tier 3 because of them, because they're too wild. At least in London, we know, they tell us to stay, we've got to stay in.
We're a bit more controlled.
Yeah, we are.
And we don't drink like how they drink. They get legless.
These people drink and vomit on the streets.
I know.
And they vomit on themselves. And then after they vomit on themselves, I'm alright. Let's have a party. But you just vomited. I can go alright. And she's there saying, yeah, I'm good. Brenda, I want to go there. You go home. Brenda, take her home because she can't party now. We've got vomit on your mouth and you want to go somewhere.
Okay, so the last post was from Spiritual World. Man put please. Okay, guys. So basically, there was loads of tweets about guys asking girls for money for different things.
I just want to say, the other day, 2 days ago, lovely guy. Lovely guy. Don't know what happened to him. I saw him embarking. I'm walking to the Asdas, right? And he approaches me and he's like, "Oh, Miss, do you have £1?"
Really?
I swear to God,
you not man them?
Yes, man them.
Wow.
Everything. First of all, I said to myself, 1 minute. I looked at him and said, and then I said, you know what? Let me just give him £1. So I know I had £1 in my bag. I went in there. I couldn't find it. Then he started talking to me. He's like, "Oh yeah, I don't normally beg, but I've been begging because them lot are selling they're shotting in my yard. Why are you not getting money from them?" He was like, "Oh no, I don't want none of them money. I don't want none of that money." And I was like, "Yeah, but you're here begging, and it's not a good." I said this to him. I said it's not a good look. Yeah, somebody like you begging for money. He was like, "Yeah, I know." Then I said to him, "Okay, wait for me by the Asda." And then when I come back down, they're gone. So I don't know. Maybe I found money or something, but I just felt bad for him.
But do you think he's gonna be mental health?
I kind of, a little bit.
I feel like it.
I feel like it.
I haven't even heard, I didn't see him, but just for the fact
he was dressed well.
Yeah.
He looked well. Handsome guy. I'm not gonna lie, he wasn't ugly at all.
Really?
Yes, very handsome. I feel like it's mental health, like he said. Like I was even thinking, how can I help this person? Maybe I have a number I can give him. He can go and get like help or call or something. But by the time I had come back, he had gone. I don't know what he could have robbed me. I don't know. I don't want to think that.
Do you know what? Somebody tried to rob me. Down my road. Let me tell you
what
happened.
Road?
Down my road where I live. So I was, I walked to Asda with my child. I had the pushchair. I had my phone in my other hand. A guy came up to me and was like, "On a bike?" No. He was like, he might have been like Romanian gypsy. He stopped by me and was like, oh, do you know the way to East London? On a push bike. So I put my phone in my pocket and I was just like, so I had my phone out, like, you know, and I was like, no, I don't, sorry. Put my phone out. He was like, oh, but he was like, kind of like, you know, like when something was, and then I kept it moving, but he blatantly wanted to snatch my phone. I could see it. You know, you could just feel it. That's why I put it in my pocket straight away. Right now, we're going through a real pandemic where people don't have money. And I also looked at each trainer and it looked like it was ripped.
People are suffering out there, and you know, this is why even sometimes I don't like coming out late anymore. Yeah, because
me too.
For some reason, I never used to be like that. I don't know whether it's as you get older. It's when you're younger, you're risk free. You don't care.
You don't really care.
But as you get older, you worry. Because nowadays, I don't really like coming out late
in the dark. Yeah, you definitely don't like the dark. But with these tweets, like, they're a little bit different to the situation of the guy on the road and what I went through. I think these are more, you get a lot of guys these days trying to take advantage. Go on, I'm sorry if people hate me, but I have to be true to myself. When a man asks me for money, like, let's say you've got like a level of 20, like, I don't know, bits of respect, one always goes down. Because it's like, how can you not find a way to, if you've got to hustle, if you've got to do what you've got to do to make sure that you have money? £10.
I don't know. I don't like speaking on these things because I don't know. It's an odd one.
It is. I get what you mean because obviously people go through things, right?
They do go through things.
People can go through situations, but when it becomes repetitive,
then that's a problem.
Always.
But if it's once or twice, and you know, okay, he hasn't got paid yet, and you know, when he does get paid, he'll give it to you straight back. Or he'll take you out or something, then it's different. And if he gives you money as well,
that's different.
Like when he gets paid, like, babe, take like so and so amount and enjoy yourself. If he ain't got no money, you need to give him.
But I think it's in those situations, it's like the girl just met.
But she said she just met him. So
she just met him, and he's asking her for
that's a bit
$10 for weed. And it's like, for weed, if you ain't got the money for the weed, then you don't smoke.
But the thing is, I just met you. Why are you finding it comfortable to come to me and ask me for $10? I just met you.
You know, it happened to me once, and the guy was like, oh, I don't usually do this, but like, you know, and that's me just being me, like, because like it's happened to me on a few occasions, and I've just been like, oh yeah, let me just.
And you've given them the money.
I've given it to them because I felt
like that.
Yeah.
Wow. When you ask them, what happens?
When you ask, they don't have.
But how can you feel comfortable asking someone you just met for money? A waste man.
As a man, do you know what? I honestly feel like men these days, not all
don't
men,
care.
but it's not even all men.
I feel like the roles are reversed.
That's what I'm saying. This is exactly what I was gonna say. A lot of men these days don't, you know, follow that whole stereotype of a man being able to provide for his family.
It's because of what the Western world has done. Oh, you're lazy, and that's what you do. Lazy. It's in your gene. It's not even it's not your gene. It's a habit for you. It's now a habit for you to go around different people begging for money. And the worst thing
borrowing.
Jesus.
I never get it back.
The worst thing you can do as a man, not even as a man, it's not even that, you know, we have to stop saying as a man. Yeah. Because it's not fair. Women do it as well. But the worst thing you can do is go
but it's different on a woman than it does on a man.
Yeah, but why is that? We then say as women.
I'm with you on this.
Yeah, we then say as women, we want equality, we want this, but then we're saying that a man can't do it because he's a man. If he needs the money, he can ask, but not every week. You're asking a woman for money. Is that fair? But if he needs the money, why not let him ask, and the woman should give it. But not every week, and not every different woman you meet. What happens is, you will then become here, and the woman will be here. And then starts disrespecting you, and you will say she doesn't respect men. It's not that. It's because you already put yourself down there. How's she going to respect you again? So you need to give yourself a level of respect. So that woman can't use her dirty mouth to then go and be.
Why do you say she used her dirty mouth? That's not fair.
Shut up.
Imagine if a man is asking you for money every week, every 5 seconds. Yo, Joe.
So then
Joe, like yo,
yeah, but
Joe.
then he can't use. Then he can't use his dirty mouth.
Yeah, he can't
then
use
ask
his
you
dirty
for
mouth.
money. She can't use her dirty mouth to abuse you. Come on, man. Do what you need to do. Some Men out there, I respect them. They'll, even if they don't have, they won't ask.
This is it.
They'll put themselves inside.
I respect those ones.
Yeah, but it's not
Massively.
fair though.
No, Hannah, it's not about it being fair. It's about holding yourself with self-worth. I'm sorry, I don't care what anybody can tell me. As a man,
I'm not gonna lie, it's my guy.
Because I look at, if you look at a man, it's like that's your man. Do you know what I mean? You have to hold
You're putting them on a pedestal right
Yes,
now.
that's it. Maybe
Can I
that's
just
the
say
problem,
something?
maybe
Can I
that's
just
the
say
problem.
something? I don't mind giving him money if when he gets paid, he looks after
What if he
me.
ain't got a job?
What if he ain't got a job? Then what? What does that mean?
And he keeps asking you for money.
I don't know.
It's a problem.
Listen. Sometimes in life you have to be there for the guy. What I don't like in my life, when somebody is up, yeah, the woman is happy. Ah, my husband. Yes, buy me this, buy me that, and he's looking after you. He's doing everything for you. All of a sudden he loses his job and you're not there for him. That woman will suffer because if when your husband was up. He was there for you, and now he's down. You're not there for him. You're a wicked woman.
That's bad.
Some women are like that.
But this are the situations that we're talking about, though. Those are different situations, and those are situations where you've established something. You know, there is levels of this man has done this. He's done something for you. You know, he's already shown you who he is. You know. The problem that we have here is a lot of men are asking women for money and they have not done that.
And the that one is a lot of men are asking women for money and they're moving from different women's house, from house to house, house to house, asking different people for money. If they can't find there, they will move to that side. If they can't find there, they will move to that side. That shit is mentally disturbing for them, and that's their business. Yeah. It's mentally disturbing. Mentally it's a nightmare. Because from one place to the other,
like
asking for money.
like,
do you not tire?
Listen. One person who is very well known, when he borrowed that money from me and never gave it back, the way I wanted to destroy his name, but part of me felt like
that one is loud, bro.
This is what I'm saying.
And
Because
you know
man's
who you
loud.
are.
Man's loud, isn't it?
The lie is that he buy you like Alexander McQueen.
Yeah, like
all sorts.
He told me he was getting me the Balenciaga triple S,
Jesus.
all blacks, everything.
Yeah,
Like,
but about that one, the guy could have been going through something, but he didn't know how to tell you.
It doesn't matter because if he was going through something, this is what pisses me off about the whole situation. Like, you move and pretend, not even pretend, because I remember there was videos that he posted after that where he had like stacks of money.
Yeah, but
it might have been his.
Wigs.
It could all be part of the whole
fake
lifestyle.
The fake lifestyle. That money, I don't think was his.
This is what I'm saying. But my whole thing is that, like, you're rolling around like you're a big boy, but you're out here owing women money, and that's my problem. Like, keep yourself quiet. Stay, small and this, that, and the other. If you're borrowing
But you
money,
can't stay small if he's hanging around with people that are big. This is the thing. You're hanging around with the big shot. Yeah.
Wearing all designers
and that's
like
another
this.
thing. The designers may have been the big shots designers. This is the
Giving
thing.
them as gifts.
He might be wearing the big shots clothes. This is what's happening. People are sharing clothes here and there. Yes, let's talk. People are sharing jewelries. People are sharing clothes.
Yeah,
people are sharing different things.
Watches. They'll share watches. Yeah, bruv, let me wear your watch, innit? They love that, all of that, rings, everything.
And then the worst thing that I hate in my life, the one that owns the car. There's two guys in the car. The one that owns the car, he's humble. The one that's not driving, that's on the passenger, he's there. The guy that's driving the car, bruv, I don't want no girls in my car though. Yeah, but nothing. It's not your car, and you're chasing the girl's coming in the car, and at the end of the night, the two of you are leaving, and my man's driving off in his nice car. That's why TLC said, I don't want no scrub. Best friends ride. Trying to holler at me.
Alright, well, I think that's about it for today. So, my song of the week is Future Utopia featuring Dave. Did you listen to it?
I haven't listened to it yet, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so Future Utopia, it comes under hip hop and rap. Anyway, it's really good. See, I like conscious music.
Oh, it's conscious?
Yeah,
I like it then.
And Dave is talking about the social media generation. And did you know there's more phones than people in the world? There's more mobile phones than people in the world. Secondly, you as Johanna Manafort, within a year, will pinch and tap your phone at least 1 million times.
I know, it's sad, man.
It's mad. It's crazy. This is why I love Dave, because whenever Dave raps, Dave is giving you knowledge. Have a listen, guys. It's good. You will learn some bits from it, because I definitely learned some stuff from it.
Alright then, guys. Thank you for tuning in, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.